Hello, Connection teachers. Today I'm going to show you how to create and attach a rubric to an assignment. So in a previous video, Miss Stevenson, Christina, showed you how to create an assignment for your class. So, and I've done so here. I've created the assignment first essay in my high school prep writing class. So I'm going to open up that assignment. And I've already have my title and have categorized it and given my instructions, very thorough, and decided that this assignment is going to be worth 100 points. But I would like to add a rubric to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add rubric. And you can see here that I have actually quite a few rubrics all over, but I want to create a new one. And so I'm going to call this rubric my expository essay rubric. And here, if I wanted to, I could give a description of what the expository essay is, perhaps do the actual assignment, give the actual assignment here, if you'd like. I also, since I want this to be for points, I'm going to turn on the points there, and then later on I can adjust what that's going to be. So I already have a rubric that I use for my writing classes. And for those of you who want to use rubrics, you probably do too. If you'd like to know more information about why to use rubrics or how to use rubrics, that's kind of a bigger issue and a bigger concept. And we can talk about that at a later point. But mostly for those people who are already using rubrics and would like to use them with teams to grade, this is how you're going to do that. So my rubric, just to make it easy, since I have it already, I'm going to bring that up here and share my screen so I can basically use my rubric that I would normally pass out to the students, and I probably still would pass out the rubric to the students. But to be able to use it with teams to grade, I need to enter the information here. So for my rubric, I have six different categories that I grade on, and that is what you're going to put over here on the left. These are the grading criteria. So I grade on content, and then if you have other areas you want to grade on, for example, I also grade on organization. You keep pressing this plus button and it will add more categories to your rubric. So tone, voice, diction, syntax, and in this case, mechanics. And down here, it says if you want to, it can evenly distribute the weights for your rubric, making each section worth the same amount. I actually prioritize my rubric towards content. And so I'm going to make content worth 50% of their grade and everything else 10. And as long as those all add up to 100%, we're good. So from here, I can go back up and enter my criteria. So my the excellent papers, I'm going to say are 9 points. And rather than have to type this all out again, if I have this up, I can just go in here and copy and paste what a 9 paper is going to look like. So there is my description, and so on down. Okay, so I've gone ahead and put in all my rubric descriptions here and didn't make you watch me do all that cutting and pasting. And here I am at the end of my rubric, and I realized that I need one more section. So up here, I can always add another section that allows me to create another criteria. And perhaps this is only worth 2 points. And here I can just put this last bit in, poor student, whoever does this. And that will be this last row. So you can add as many columns or rows as you need by doing the plus or minus at the edges here or at the bottom. You can add more here. And so you can see I also adjusted the points up at the top to correspond to the different levels that I want to grade. And once I've created that rubric, I can attach it to my assignment. And you find that here. And then assign this to my classes by putting up here. Now, if you're curious about what that looks like for your students, once your assignment is assigned, you can go here, and there it is showing up on my and when your student turns it in, their essay will show up here, and you have your rubric here ready to grade. And we'll show you how to grade with the rubric on the next video.